Welcome back. A big thank you to Taryn from Mad Hatter's Party Shop for her incredible support and our first birthday balloons. It's now time to say hello to Tony, part of our inspiration team that everybody's got used to over the past year. Welcome, Tony. How are you doing?
Thank you, Mandy. I'm great. How are you doing?
All good, thank you.
Well, happy birthday to Belito TV,
Yes.
first year, and a lot more to come in the future.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's an incredible milestone for us, and
Yes.
we're just very grateful to have had so many wonderful people who have joined us on this journey. What message do you have for us today and for the viewers?
Yeah, sure. Thank you, Mandy, for this opportunity. Yeah, for the viewers, I just want to share, very often we need to take stock of where we are in life. And with almost 1 month gone by in the new year, it's time to take stock. And we asked the question, who's in control of our lives? Are we in control of our lives, or is our life in control of us? Mm-hmm. And a very, very big part of that is determined by the belief system that we are guided by and we live by. Now, beliefs are something that we understand and accept as true, even though it may not be proven to be true. And many of us have just been handed down this belief system when we just got used to it over and over again. Like, for example, you look at a mirror that's broken and you say 7 years bad luck. But the reality about it is no such thing as 7 years bad luck.
Been brainwashed into us.
Exactly. So that's a simple example. So I want to share with the viewers this morning, how do we actually change this? What do we do? And one of the things we need to understand and accept is that we've got to be thankful for so much that we have, right? And when you're actually thankful for so much you have, you also realize that you have the potential to give so much back to the community and the people around you as well, too. And it's also so important, Mandy, that as we break through this belief system, which sometimes can be very limiting in life, is that we have to understand that if we continue to be who we are, we attract the right people in our lives. Now, how often we're wearing a mask, not this other fancy one, but we're wearing masks when we go to conferences, when we meet with people, we meet with in-laws, we meet with colleagues, we're wearing different masks. We're actually literally carrying an invisible bag of masks that we tend to put on. The day we forget which mask to put on is a bad day.
Correct.
You know, so that is what I'm insisting that we need to look at, is that we have to be authentic and we will attract the right people in our lives. You know, the other thing that really makes an impact is to understand, we always, when we get together with family and friends, we always talk about, oh, the good old days. Somehow
Yes.
we're thinking that there's no more good left in the days to come. And yet, Mandy, the best is still to come.
Yes.
It took me a long time to realize that personally as well, but I always focused on the bad situations or the kind of traumatic situation. I thought, oh, why? Is this life all about? No, this is not what life is all about. So I want to really insist that this is something that viewers need to embrace and understand, that there's still so much more that we can embrace in life. There's so much more to look forward to.
And I think last year and the year before with COVID,
yes.
People have lost that essence to look forward.
Yes.
Rather,
Yeah.
and rather look at what's happened
Yeah.
in the past 2 years with COVID.
Absolutely. Recently I've been reading that the lockdown is like a self-imposed prison. But, the lockdown came out of the pandemic around us. But how often have we been locked in a prison that we've created with
Yes.
our thoughts and our beliefs? And the amazing thing about that prison that we've lived our lives by, Mandy, is the key is on the inside.
Correct.
We've got that key. And I want to urge every viewer this morning to take hold of that key and set themselves free. And by doing that, you're going to realize that this year is going to be so much better than all the years that we've ever lived by.
That's wonderful.
And
Tony.
they say that a razor blade is so sharp, but it can't cut a tree. An axe is so strong, but you can't cut a strand of hair with it. Different people have different purposes. And we can't look down upon someone else unless we're admiring their shoes. That's my message for this morning.
Thank you so much, Tony, for sharing with us. Your message is always incredibly powerful. And we're heading off to an ad break, and as soon as we're back, I'll be chatting to Helen and Neville, our favorite Dolphin Coast snake experts. See you shortly.